Good afternoon. I am here today with another young adult book review for you. So far I have been doing a lot of fiction, young adult fiction. So today I wanted to do something a little different, and I wanted to talk to you about a really good young adult nonfiction book. So there's a lot of focus on young adult fiction books for good reason. There is a lot of great young adult fiction out there. However, there is also a ton of great young adult nonfiction. So I just wanted to give you a few reasons why I think young adult nonfiction should be just as well known as fiction. And there's a few reasons why you might benefit from reading a young adult nonfiction book. So young adult nonfiction is often less dense and more concise than an adult nonfiction book, and it conveys the same information. So oftentimes this makes the book a little bit more readable because it's condensed, but you're still getting the same information. It often reads like a novel, so if you're looking for a cross between a good story and a novel, young adult nonfiction can be a really good place to start. In addition, there's a lot of great diversity in young adult nonfiction, so if you're looking for something different that you might not have read before, young adult nonfiction is a really good place to start. So I really hope you will give young adult nonfiction a try. It's really worth your time. So today the book that I'm going to talk to you about is Torpedoed, the true story of the World War II sinking of the children's ship by Deborah Heiligman. So recently there's been quite a few young adult titles, both fiction and nonfiction, that center around World War II. And I think that's great because I think it's a fascinating period of time. So this one centers around the sinking of the children's ship, the SS city of Benares. So it's set in World War II, so 1940 is when this book takes place. So as the Germans were ramping up the bombing of London, families were looking for places to send their children to keep them safe from the war. So a lot of them turned to a program called the Children's Overseas Reception Board, and this was a program that transported eligible children overseas to countries such as Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and in a few cases the US. So the SS city of Benares was headed to Canada in September of 1940 when it was torpedoed by German U-boats. So this book tells the story of the events leading up to the sinking, survivors' tales, as well as the aftermath. So I would recommend this book to anyone who has read and enjoyed Deadwake by Eric Larson, also another great book. So you can find this book in the young adult nonfiction section. If you want to check it out, you can just send us an email. You can reserve it through our website. And yeah, I hope you enjoy. Thanks for listening.